Well, Martin Bergh, who's MD of Rooibos, on the line now to explain what the victory means for the Rooibos brand. Good morning to you, Martin. This has been a long-running issue, maybe as long as your career in the industry. I don't know how long that is, but obviously very important to you.
Indeed, it has been a long-running issue, and it is important. It, in fact, really reared its head 20 years ago when a company in America trademarked Rooibos, and we had a big fight to prove that the mark actually belonged to South Africa. And of late, of course, the issue in Europe and the whole process in getting to a GI.
Yeah, Martin, is there a lot of pent-up marketing spend, marketing activity that can now be released because you've got freedom now to do what you want with the brand?
Well, the Rooibos industry is structured in layers. There's the farmer, and then there's the processor, and then there are the brand owners. So Rooibos in itself is not a brand. Rooibos is the name for the commodity. So where we as an industry will do promotion on a generic level, the branders do it on a different level. So there's a separation between the two.
Okay, and how many companies are there? I mean, I'm aware of a couple of the brands, and we have it in our house. It's one of the tea brands. Occasionally one feels like it. How many brands are there, and how big is the industry in terms of revenue, export revenue? How many tons of tea do you produce?
The industry is about 15,000 tons, which is 15 million kilos, and in every kilogram there are 400 cups of tea. So it's a lot of tea. We export between 6,000 and 7,000 tons. The rest is consumed in South and Southern Africa. So it's very roughly a 50-50 split. The revenue is about 1.5 billion at retail level, of which more or less half is South African.
What's happened to the people who were trying to use the Rooibos name? They are now forced, presumably, to call themselves something else.
You know, this has always been a slightly difficult thing because people see, because Rooibos is such a strong brand in itself, people want to use it. Very few people want to use the name black tea. They'll call themselves XYZ tea, but in the Rooibos instance, people want to call themselves XYZ Rooibos, and then they want to brand the name Rooibos as well. So there's no problem calling your product XYZ Rooibos as long as you have a disclaimer against the word Rooibos, and now with the GI certification, the product in there actually complies with the certification rules and is in fact Rooibos.
Well, thanks to Martin Bergh, MD of Rooibos.